faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. They spit on my face and curse on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. Fire was set in the dark. It's time that you know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. The sky is falling and the world is gone mad, and we sing our songs and we just hold on, yeah. So if you're running, stop running. One life, one chance, start living. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Somebody sound the alarm. It's time that you know. It doesn't matter if the world is gone mad, if we just hold on, if we just hold on, yeah. Sing it louder just to let the world know. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We were born for greatness. No, we're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. Red alert, John, shine a light down. On the front lines of my mind now.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Lisa Rock Jones and
Randy Smith.
this past Sunday WWE made history by staging its first all-women's pay-per-view, Evoultion.
Yes, all women only, folks. World first.
And overall, it was a fun night of wrestling with some iconic names returning for certain matches. I think it was a success and quite possibly something they could turn into an annual thing. But we'll wait and see about that.
Yes, we will.
In any event, let's run through what happened. Starting with what took place before the show went on air. In a dark match, Rhea Ripley successfully defended the NXT UK Women's Championship.
Oh, yeah. And that was between
Rhea Ripley and Dakai. One thing I do not understand, however, is how an Australian and a New Zealander can wrestle for the United Kingdom Championship.
I don't get that either.
But that's a debate for another show.
Right.
The main card kicked off with a tag team match
Between
when the frenemies Trish Stratus and Lita teamed up to face what was supposed to be a team of Mickie James and Alexa Bliss. However, due to injury, Alexa Bliss was pulled out of this match a few days before the event and replaced by Alicia Fox. Now, this was, considering that they haven't been in the ring properly for a while, this was a overall entertaining match. We had typical tag team action back and forth. We had some Stratusfaction, Lita's vintage Lita Salt and Moonsault. But all in all, it ended when Mickie James was hit by a chick kick by Trish Stratus, and the pinfall was done, meaning the winners of the match were Trish Stratus and Lita. It played out okay overall. Next, we go on to a women's battle royal. Not the Royal Rumble, but the battle royal.
Yeah.
The winner of this battle royal would receive a future women's championship match.
So, let's start with the competitors in the match.
This match had 20 competitors, some of which were returning legends. We had Molly Holly, Kelly, Tori Wilson, WWE Hall of Famer Alonzo Blaze, recent mother Maria Kanellis,
Yeah.
Mrs. Undertaker as I call her,
In Michelle McCool.
yeah, WWE Hall of Famer Ivory. Then we also had present day girls such as Peyton Royce, Billie Kay, Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Naomi, Carmella, Asuka, Tamina, Selena Vega, Ember Moon, and Nia Jax.
And who were the final superstars in the last three? Who were the last three women in the match?
Well, we better start by saying how this started. When the Iconics, otherwise known as Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, came out, they decided to pick on the legends in this match, which sort of dumped over the top rope practically as soon as the bell rang.
Yeah, they didn't last very long entirely, the Iconics.
Then we had orders of elimination of Molly Holly, who then went. Then Kelly went. Tori Wilson was eliminated. Sonya Deville was then eliminated, followed by Alundra Blaze, Maria Kanellis, Lana, who I don't think we said earlier, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Michelle McCool, Naomi, Carmella, Ivory, Asuka, Tamina. Now, it looked like at some point Selena Vega was eliminated. However, she was not, and she snuck back into the ring towards the end, only to be swiftly thrown out. The final two were friends on Raw most of the time, of Nia Jax and Ember Moon. Unfortunately for Ember Moon, she was eliminated. This means that the winner of this match and receiving the championship match will be Nia Jax, who would reportedly, I believe, face the winner of the Raw Women's Championship match later in the evening.
Correct, we'll get on to that later on.
The next match was the final of the 2018 Mae Young Classic, which I haven't really paid attention to this year.
Okay.
It was a case of Io Shirai taking on Toni Storm. This match was full of classic women's wrestling these days. We had things like dropkick from the top rope. That's something I would personally try. Diving moonsaults. But in the end, it was a counter from the diving moonsault and performing Storm Zero that allowed Toni Storm to pick up a victory and be awarded with the Mae Young Classic trophy for 2018.
Yes, and whether that will lead into her being given a full-time contract, we'll have to wait and see on that one.
I believe it will. Next we had a 6-woman tag team match
Hello.
when the Wyatt Squad, otherwise known as Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan took on Natalya, Bayley and Sasha Banks.
So, how did this 6-woman tag team match work out?
This match played out a bit chaotically, as 6-man tag team matches tend to. There was a double sharpshooter done towards the end on Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan, but Liv Morgan performed a facebuster on Natalia to get a near fall. However, Liv Morgan was then powerbombed by Natalia for Bayley to hit the Macho Man style elbow from the top rope, and then paying tribute to her favorite wrestler Eddie Guerrero. Sasha Banks would then hit a frog splash for the victory.
So, moving on to the next match.
And the winners of this match were Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Natalia. Now, the next 3 matches are championship matches.
Starting with championship match number 1.
Championship match number 1 is the NXT Women's Championship, a rematch from NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4, and a rematch of last year's Mae Young Classic final.
Correct. And that was between Shayna Baszler and the Japanese pirate Akari Sane.
Yes. And this turned into a sort of controversial match, and the Evoultion, like almost a screw job, because Akari Sane attempted to go for the insane elbow. Shayna Baszler rolled out of the ring, and Kairi Sane did a diving crossbody and made a huge mistake by throwing Baszler at 2 of her former MMA horsewomen who were also signed to WWE.
So they got involved in the matchup.
Yes, see, Marina Steffer and Jasmine Duke and they both got involved, distracting Kairi Sane, allowing for Coquina Clutch, Samoa Joe, to be applied by Shayna Baszler, and whilst Kairi Sane didn't submit, she passed out, which means the winner of the match by technical submission and new NXT Women's Champion, Shayna Baszler. Here, Baszler also made history by becoming the first woman I should say, to be a 2-time NXT Women's Champion.
Yes.
Next, we move over to SmackDown side of things and the personal rivalry between Becky Lynch and Charlotte.
Now, this match was filled with controversy because of 2 segments during the match.
This match was not just any match, however, it was a last woman standing match.
Correct. But we'll get on to the reason why this match was controversial for 2 reasons.
Which were?
1, there was a moment where Charlotte had Becky Lynch in a figure 8 ladder hold, and the referee appeared to have kicked a chair towards Becky Lynch.
Yes, I believe, I could be wrong, but yes, because Charlotte did have the figure 8 on for jewelry whilst applied in a ladder. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe what happened there was that the chair was out of position as to where it was supposed to be.
And whilst this match was, as always in a last woman standing match, very brutal, but there was another another controversial moment building up to the end of the match, where Mikey Killer apparently appeared to have held Becky Lynch in place for the finish of the match.
And so at the finish of the match, after candlesticks, chairs, ladders.
Tables.
This isn't TLC.
Oh my!
There was a leg drop from Becky Lynch through the German announce table, and then a power bomb from the top rope through another table, stopping, meaning Charlotte could not answer the referee's count of 10, and Becky Lynch would retain the SmackDown Women's Championship, which I'm actually glad of, because if they want to give Becky Lynch a proper push, whether it be a face or heel in the company's eyes, face in the fans' eyes, they need to give her a decent run that lasts at least until, I would say, the Royal Rumble.
Well, what was our second championship match of the evening?
You mean third?
What was our third match of the evening?
It was the third championship match and the main event. The match which was rumoured to happen for the past few months. Ronda Rousey would defend the Raw Women's Championship against Nikki Bella.
Now, this match had everything, to be honest.
I will admit, first of all, that when this match was initially rumoured and put together, I was slightly worried because Nikki Bella is not the best in-ring worker, shall we say. However, I was slightly surprised that this match was as good as it was. This match essentially turned into a 2-on-1 handicap match for parts of it, because we had Ronda Rousey into the post several times. Constant interference by Brie Bella.
Yep, that's correct.
Rack Attack 2.0 for the near fall. The Rowdy Buster was attempted by Ronda Rousey, only for Brie to get involved, but then hit a double Samoan double drop on both of them.
Yep.
After getting rid of Brie, we had a PO'd, otherwise known as Pissed Off Ronda Rousey, finally get hold of Nikki Bella and almost break her arm with the armbar.
And then after the match, the entire women's division of all three brands appeared on the stage for one last salute.
And we had the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions next to each other, which would be used to build something for Survivor Series, but we'll get into that in a little while.
Yeah, so that about does it for WWE Evoultion, the first ever all-women pay-per-view.
Overall, people were probably worried, but I would say it was a standing success, unlike the show we were about to bring you next, which is filled with controversy.
Oh yes, and that'll be our reaction, which will be coming up next. So until then, he's been
Lisa Rock Jones, and he's been
Sean Randy Smith. Join us very shortly for our reaction to the WWE Controversial Duel.
Bye.